guest tonight was a cast member on Saturday Night Live, and starting November 10th, you can see him in the new Adam Sandler movie, Little Nicky. Please welcome the very funny Kevin Nealon. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Good to have you on the show.
Excellent.
I saw the movie, Little Nicky.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I thought it was very funny. You have one of the stranger roles I've ever heard of anybody having.
That's right.
You play a demon that's been cursed, and breasts grow on your head.
That is correct.
That's a role that I've never seen enacted before.
Yeah.
I thought you were up to the challenge. You did a nice job.
Thank you very much. It wasn't presented to me when it was offered to me. It was just the gate. I was playing the gatekeeper, and then when I showed up...
In hell.
Yeah, in hell.
Yeah.
It's a really funny movie. It takes place in hell.
Yeah.
And Little Nicky is played by Adam Sandler. He has to go retrieve his two brothers, his evil brothers that escaped from hell, and go to New York and bring them back before his father, Satan, played by Harvey Keitel, totally disintegrates.
Yeah, and what happens is they pitched you this idea, and they didn't tell you that they wanted you in the movie to have breasts grow out of your head. They didn't mention that?
I think what they said was, who can we get that wouldn't complain about breasts on the head? So, but it was really interesting. It was quite a process. It took 2.5 hours to get the breasts on the head every morning in the makeup chair. Well, 2 hours of makeup and like a half hour the makeup guy's fondling them, you know. But,
you're like, what are you doing up there?
But it's amazing when you get them on and you're walking around the set, how many people take interest in you. All of a sudden you have breasts on your head. You know, guys are coming up, they want to touch and feel, and even women wanted to, you know,
women would stare at the breasts?
And sometimes, you know, guys would linger up there, and I say, okay, all right, that's enough already, you know? You got to charge them like 2-drink minimum after a while, you know. Occasionally I throw a lap dance in.
Yeah,
but, and you know, and then they're talking to you, you know, and you're having a conversation, and then their eyes start to wander up to the breast. And I say, excuse me, the conversation is right here, my friend.
How rude of them.
I know it, I know it.
I hate it when that happens. Now, we have a clip from the movie. Do we get, what do we see here? Do we get to see the transformation of the character?
Conan, what you're going to see here is a clip from Little Nicky, opening November 10th. And,
nicely done.
This is where I have to go running into Harvey Keitel, who plays Satan, and tell him that the two brothers have escaped, and it's my fault. They bum-rushed the gates of hell, and I was the gatekeeper, and they knocked me down, and I have to go beg for his mercy. And he puts a curse on me, and that's where I get the breast.
Okay, we don't need the whole movie. Let's take a look at...
And then...
and then pull back and dissolve to... let's take a look at this clip from Little Nicky.
You're evilness! You're evilness! Cassius and Adrian have escaped from hell. They went out through the fire, and they froze it. I tried to stop them, sir, but they overpowered me!
Calm down. Get off your knees.
Thank you for being so understanding your wickedness. You're the man. You've always been the man. I've always said that.
Now...
Yeah, you didn't
wait. I love it when an audience seeing a free show boos. What happened? How come you couldn't show the whole thing?
They wanted to see the breasts, is why they're booing.
Yeah, I think we know. All right. No, they're still booing about the elections. No, of course, we knew that. Yeah. Why couldn't you show the whole thing?
Yeah, because the MPAA ratings board would not allow to show it on television. Because they're breasts. They're not real. They're, you know, prosthetic breasts, but still. But so instead, I brought a visual aid in to show them what I actually look like with the breasts on the head.
And this is something we can show on TV.
Yes, Lara Lee, if you don't mind, please. She was nice. This will just give you an idea. Yeah. So basically, what they were sitting on top of my head, like if you could just literally just, yeah. See, that's basically, that's how they rest, Tony. Now, of course, these are a lot heavier than, you know, the ones I had on, because these are real, I'm assuming. And, but the ones in the movie...
You know, it's clear, Kevin, you're just trying to stretch this out as long as you can.
Anyway, that's basically what it looked like. And I had different bras on during the film, too. You know, like the cone-shaped bras and, you know, the sheer lace bras. And I had quite a selection. Anyway, thank you, Lara Lee.
Let's hear it for Lara Lee. Thank you. Huh? That was nice. That was better than the clip. Now, you flew in for this. It was nice of you to come in to do the show. Are you having a good time in New York so far? Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. You know what I love about New York is, and I've heard this, everybody says it, the restaurants. The restaurants are fantastic.
Amazing food in this town, yeah.
Amazing food. And I was eating with some friends last night. I met them for dinner. And as I was sitting eating, I was just thinking, eating is so personal, isn't it? I mean, it's such a personal thing. You're putting food into this opening in your mouth, you know what I mean? And you're chewing it in front of everybody. And, you know, it's just accepted. You know, we've made it that way.
I mean, like, you're sustaining your life in front of other people.
Yes, it seems like, and
it's
even
intimate.
people will even cover their mouth, you know, because they're a little intimidated by having other people see it, or the napkin, you know.
Right.
But it's just, and you can see the tongue working and the teeth, and then they swallow it, and eventually, of course, it passes through you. But, which you probably know.
Yeah, I've heard about that, yeah.
But I was just thinking, you know, it should be the other way around. You know, going to the bathroom should be a social thing. You get together with people to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? And, you know, you get there and everybody's, you know, and Marge, I'm glad you're here. Why don't you go ahead and start? And we'll catch up to you later. You know what? And
so you do that in front of other people.
Yeah, instead of the eating thing. And maybe somebody's over there saying, you know, I'm really hungry. Is there a kitchen nearby? You should have thought about that earlier. I told you to eat something before you left the house. So somebody's in the kitchen right now.
That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. All the ideas.
No, I don't think so.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, Little Nicky opens November 10th. And it's a funny movie.
It's a really funny movie. It's a great ensemble. Rodney Dangerfield's in it, Harvey Keitel, Adam Sandler.
Why don't you explain the clip a little more, too?
All right, what we got in the clip is...
All right, Kevin. Thank you very much. Always great to have you on the show.
Thank you,
Thanks for doing it. Kevin Nealon, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, Mike Lupica will be here. We'll see you in a second.